Can one man save the world in 1,000 years? Will they say your name, or is this all in vain? Can one man save the world?
All right, that was Can One Man Save the World, written by John Ondrasik to honor the courage and determination of Ukrainian President Zelenskyy, his family, and the people of Ukraine. Good morning. Welcome back into Wake Up America. I'm Rob Finnerty.
And I'm Allison Maloney. People around the world finding their way to show solidarity and support for Ukraine and its people. And we have seen music as a way to bring people together through this war, through war-torn cities. And now, here with hits like Superman in 100 Years, let's welcome in Fine for Fighting, a.k.a. John Ondrasik. John, welcome back. Welcome to Wake Up America. A great song there. What inspires you to write this song?
Well, I think all of us, as soon as, Zelenskyy turned down our plane ticket and said, send me ammo, we were asking, who is this guy? We've been used to decades of appeasement. And finally, you have this actor, this comedian standing up for all the values we treasure, freedom, freedom of speech, democracy. How can you not be inspired by his strength? And certainly as a songwriter, you're always looking for inspiration. And it frankly was pretty easy to write a song paying tribute not just to Zelenskyy, but to his wife, his family, the people of Ukraine, who are really showing us what we're all about as the West and folks who treasure freedom and all the values that made America the greatest country that's ever existed.
Yeah, it's a good point. We are all, of course, concerned about what's going on in Eastern Europe, but at the end of the day, we go home and go to sleep in our own beds, and we're all safe and sound here in the United States. It makes you love and appreciate freedom and democracy even more. Do you think that President Zelenskyy is aware of this song yet? Because I've seen it everywhere on social media. Do you think that he is aware of it yet?
I don't know. Certainly, he's got other things to do.
Right.
I hope there's 1,000 of these songs. Rob, there really should be a Live Aid, a Sun City for Ukraine, just like there should have been for Afghanistan. So hopefully there's more songs. Every voice matters. Every song matters. And as you mentioned, music can move the needle in ways other mediums can't. So,
John, that's a great idea. I've never heard that before. Yeah. Live Aid 1984 or 5, whenever that was. Sure. That's when all the biggest bands in the world simulcast their broadcast, which was tougher to do back then. Could we do that again to raise money for the people of Ukraine?
I think we can. Look, we've been trying to put something together for Afghanistan for that exact reason. Look, Ukraine is a domino from Afghanistan. We don't want to forget them. But I think, look, musicians have raised the banner for causes for decades. And I think if you can't come together and sing for Zelenskyy, freedom, Ukraine, what can you come sing for? So, hopefully the U2s, the Springsteens, and some of the rest of us on the B list can get together and raise our voices. What's more critical? This goes way beyond Ukraine. It's about who we are as a people. Do we support the good guy? We're standing on the sidelines that you've been talking about your whole show, but the rest of us don't have to accept that.
Yeah.
We can raise our voice and demand that the West be dragged to the right side of history.
Yeah, and that's way that you can show your support. You've compared President Zelenskyy to a modern-day Winston Churchill. Obviously, this song has rallied support. Are you going to write more songs about it?
Look, I've written an Afghanistan song, now I've written a Ukraine song. I hope I don't write any more of these songs. We've had these generational debacles and tragedies within a year that will have ramifications for decades. I do think it's important that musicians raise their voice. I'm glad Zelenskyy spoke at the Grammys the other night to call out musicians. We all have an obligation to speak up and do the right thing. And, I'll probably be singing this song a lot. I don't know if I'll write another one. But look, history is yet to be written. We don't know the last verse of this. If we don't, one man alone cannot save the world. If we don't have his back and stand with him, this may end badly and, like Afghanistan, be swept under the rug of history. We cannot accept that.
Yeah.
Great points.
Absolutely. John, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
thank you for what you're doing.
Thanks, guys. Great to be with you as always.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob.